All right, all right, all right, all right. What's going on, everybody? What's going on? My name is Pete, but you probably already knew that. But in case you didn't, you are watching Paid to Drive, one of the only channels on YouTube trying to put more money in your pocket. That's right, everybody. This is my second time trying to upload this video or make this video. I posted this about almost an hour and a half, 2 hours ago, and now it's erroring. I don't know what's going on, but this is important information. So, you know, I want to make sure that everyone is getting the proper information here, okay? So I'm going to just kind of jump into this. Normally I do the shout outs and everything, but because I'm remaking this video and because it's so late, let's keep the shout outs to the end of the video, and let me just get all this out of the way first, okay? So this whole thing is in regards to, you know, the whole drivers getting paused thing, you know what I mean? And one of my viewers, his name is Michael, he asked for his last name to be omitted for privacy reasons, and I understand that. He spoke with his driver specialist about this specific thing, okay? And again, take it with a grain of salt. It's different from market to market, but this general idea seems to make sense. I don't know what market he's in, but let's just listen to this whole thing, and then we'll come up with, you know, some sort of a decision towards the end. Okay? So like I said, his name is Michael. He said, "Hey Pete, hope all is well. I had a very interesting conversation with my driver specialist today. It was in regards to a Taco Bell that the manager was a complete douchebag." Those are his exact words. So he was following up with me to get my side. So that is the backstory. Once that was taken care of, he asked me if I had any questions. Of course I did. I asked him if they are doing anything about cherry pickers, and boy did I get an earful, as he stated to me coincidentally. Let's see. They are now taking measures to address cherry pickers. A minimum of 50% acceptance rate is considered acceptable. That is, number one, the thing that they're trying to stress. They're now taking measures to address cherry pickers. A minimum of 50% acceptance rate is acceptable. Okay, so if you guys are under 50%, you know, if it's under 50%, this could potentially happen, according to this. Number two, they look at the market you're in and determine what the average number of calls or the average number of orders you're expected to get in an hour, which in my area, his particular market, is 1 per hour. Like for me, it's like 2, maybe 3 per hour. Then they look at your acceptance rate, and if you are at 80% or higher, the system awards you with orders that are higher paying if the system determines you're getting terrible orders from cherry pickers. And number three, if you are on the hourly guarantee and you reject 2 calls or 2 orders in a row, you are automatically locked out of receiving orders for the remainder of that particular hour. He also stated that they're always working on issues to improve both the experience for the customer and the driver, and are constantly refining the algorithm to award exceptional drivers. And then he says, "Thank you, Michael." So basically the rules here now is that 50% acceptance rate and above, you should be good to go. There should be no real issues, okay? Under 50% is when these people are, you know, they're starting to come after people and not deactivating, they're putting them on pause, which is, I'm glad I mentioned that. This right here, I feel, hey, what's up, TCB? Yes, long time. Good, glad to see you back. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. What I think is happening here is that GrubHub has found some sort of a loophole where they can pause drivers, essentially like giving us a little slap on the wrist. What's up, Kylo? You know, essentially it's like a little slap on the wrist, basically saying, please stop rejecting so many orders. You know what I mean? See, BZ was paused at a 48%, so that's just under 50, so it makes sense, right? So with this being the case, you know, it's basically a timeout, right? You know, it's like if you get pulled over for running through a stop sign or speeding and the cop just tells you, slow it down, you know what I mean? It's like a little slap on the wrist. So they're not deactivating you because all you have to do is respond to the email and then they reactivate you within a week. You know, usually I think it's up to about a week or so, you know, is the most. But whatever the case is, my thing is this: can you just keep getting paused? Or is it like a one time and you're done kind of a deal? Is it something along those lines, you know? But if you don't learn that lesson, what's next is my question. Exactly, you know? So I don't know what to make of the entire situation. You know what I mean? It's like, do they just keep slapping you on the wrist, keep putting you in timeout? Or is it the next time it happens, you're deactivated? Or is it the next time that it happens? Or is it, you know, best out of 3 sort of a deal? We know the laws when cop pulls us over, so it's justified. With GrubHub, they have never told us what they expect. Exactly, that is true. I personally do feel that GrubHub should be a little bit more transparent. Perhaps they should maybe, you know, email the drivers or have the driver specialists email us. Thank you, Paul, about the tree. You know, I just feel like they should keep us, you know, in the know a little more often than they do. Is really what it comes down to. You know, because it's like, if they wanted that 50% acceptance rate, I'm sure if people got the notice about it, they would keep doing it. You know what I mean? They would keep, you know, working on getting their acceptance rate higher again if it means that they're going to be putting on pause, you know? So yeah, absolutely, no problem, NBZ. Did you hear about GrubHub discriminating against conservatives? Heard about it a while ago. I did not hear that, TCB. But if you have an article or something, you know, send it to PaidToDriveStories@gmail.com. I'll check it out for you if you want. But anyway, based on this email, and honestly, again, I don't think this is, I don't want to say this is 100% official, you know, but this is the closest and most accurate information that I've received so far. And why would a driver just randomly email me with this random thing here and claim they spoke to a driver specialist? You know what I mean? It just seems very highly unlikely that that would be the case. So that's why I'm taking his word for it. You know what I mean? I don't have any direct connections to GrubHub or anything like that. So it's not like I'm getting like the inside scoop. You know what I mean? This is just an email that was shared to me, with me. And I'm just, you know, taking it with a grain of salt and giving it the benefit of the doubt. That's just what it comes down to. So my comment question to all of you guys watching is, do you think that this is the situation? You know what I mean? I guess so, John. I guess every time you get paused, it could be, you know, for a longer period of time. Right, exactly, Mars. But here's what's happening. When you're getting paused, you're not getting deactivated. You are getting reactivated. You know what I mean? So it's not, so technically they're not deactivating you from the platform. Perhaps it's just a temporary suspension or something like that. You know what I mean? Yes, please, TCB, do that. What's up? Hey, what's up, Amanda Townsend? How are you? So anyway, that's my whole 2 cents on the whole thing. Again, keep your acceptance rate above 50% and it looks like you should be fine. That's the bottom line here. So actually, let's do this. Today's comment question is, if you feel like it, put in the comment section what your acceptance rate is. Put, my acceptance rate is 70%. My acceptance rate is 72% or 85% or whatever the hell it is, 100%. Put that in the comments section real quick. And comment 111 if you have smashed that like button. Comment 222 if you haven't done that yet, but it's okay. There's still time. Keep that positivity flowing and growing right there. We're going for 185 likes. And please make sure to subscribe to my 2 other channels, one being the PTD Vlogs, and the other is Team PTD. If you are subscribed to both of those channels, comment 333. If you're not, it's okay. Comment 444. The links are right at the top of the description. Make sure you give those a subscribe or a subscription real quick. I need 6 more subscribers on Team PTD to hit 400. So if you could help me out, it's great stuff over there too. I posted a really funny video today, so I think you'll like it. No, it's PaidToDriveStories@gmail.com, TCB. But anyway, I'm going to get out of here. Smash that like, get that money, get that honey, keep hustling, keep bustling, keep that up. Acceptance rate above 50%, and smash that like. I'll see you guys next time right here on Paid to Drive. Thanks for listening, guys. Subscribe. Peace.